Good day. My name is Kilabushule Shamin Musome, your teacher today. And today's lesson topic is substance abuse, and the subject is life orientation. The objectives today for this lesson are: by the end of this lesson, the learners must be able to identify the types of substance abuse. They must be able to describe the dangers and effects of substance abuse. They must be able to identify symptoms of substance abuse, as well as to create awareness about dangers of substance abuse. Before we start, I would like to tell you a short story called Substance Abuse Stole Her Fame. This story is about a woman who was a multi-award winning superstar. She was a global icon. She was a best vocalist and an actress. She was celebrated worldwide, and she sold many other albums, and she was very wealthy. That woman's name is Whitney Houston. Learners, what do you understand by the term drug or substance? What do you understand about the term drug or substance? Drug or substance is any chemical substance that changes the way you feel. It's any chemical substance that changes the way you feel. What do you understand about substance abuse? Yes, substance abuse means taking too much of that drug or that substance. So, learners, what are the types of substance abuse that you know? What are the types of substance abuse that you know? Well, types of substance abuse are alcohol, which can be wine or beer or whiskey, cigarettes, prescription drugs, which means taking too much of cough syrup or painkillers, inhalants, which are fumes or gases of glue or aerosol, marijuana, also known as weed or dagga, is a plant, meth, or it's called meth or crystal meth or teak, mandrax. Those are the substances that falls under substance abuse. Now, learners, what are the signs to show that a person is involved in substance abuse? How do you tell? How can you tell when somebody is involved in substance abuse? This will be your activity. You will be formed in groups of 5, and you will discuss the signs showing that a person is involved in substance abuse. Each group will give me 5 signs that shows that the changes in how a person behave, and 5 signs that shows the changes in how the person look. The signs and symptoms of substance abuse are the changes in appearance and the changes in behavior. Changes in appearance are that a person will not look as clean and neat as before. A person will lose appetite, so there will be a sudden loss of weight. And the person will have a funny walk. They will have a problem with coordination, so they will be having a funny walk. They'll be walking funny, and they will have a difficulty sleeping, which they will be awake in most of the time. They will not be able to sleep, so that will cause them to be lazy because they don't sleep enough. The other change in appearance will be that they will have a red, watery eyes. They will have eyes that are red, that looks like they are really tired, and they will be very, that person will be very active. They will be very active, and then they be extremely talkative. They will talk a lot, and you will just notice her, especially it's when it's a person that you know that doesn't talk a lot. And they will be having shaky hands, shaky feet, and shaky head. Sometimes they just shaky. Okay, and then the changes in behavior, the person will have change of attitude. They will just not like stuff. They will just lose interest in things and not be the person that you want. They will have withdrawal problem. They will withdraw from family and friends, not talking to them. They will just isolate themselves, and they will start doing badly at work or at school. A person will just be moody and irritated. A person will be lying a lot. He will be telling lies a lot just to keep themselves away from you, and so many other reasons, but they'll just be telling lies a lot, and they'll be stealing money. They'll have this need of having money because they have to buy their drug, so they will have to get money somewhere. So they will start, you'll see them starting to be picking stuff, so especially money. And they'll be having a secretive behavior where they will be keeping their selves in private, everything private, and they will be disappearing for a long period where you don't know where they went. Are the dangers of substance abuse? The dangers of substance abuse are that you may experience mental damage. Mental damage meaning you may start maybe having mental illness, where you may start talking things that are not giving sense, or doing things that are not a good conduct, behavior, that are not normal. Lung disease. Lung disease may be caused by taking cigarettes, those smokes, those marijuana. They may cause you lung disease because you are taking the air that is not oxygen into your lungs. So that may cause a serious lung disease. Depression. Depression is excessive stress and feeling of hopelessness, and that is the danger that you get, that drugs are putting you under. Overdose is very dangerous because you may die, and then risky behavior because you may find yourself doing things that are illegal and go to jail, or maybe get yourself bumped by a car, get yourself in a risky situation. So you may find yourself maybe fighting with people who are going to hurt you, and then that is, even death is also the other danger of substance abuse. So you may die of overdose, like I just said with the lady that I was telling you about in the beginning of this lesson. You may die. All of these that I have just mentioned, they may lead you to death. All of them may lead you to death. So these are the dangers of substance abuse. Now, learners, what are the effects of substance abuse? Effects of substance abuse are lack of sleep, memory loss. You may find yourself being forgetful. Hallucination. Hallucination is when you think there are things that are around but they are not there. Increased aggression. When you are aggressive and you get angry so easily, you want to, you want to just be angry at people or fight people. Loss of appetite, panic disorder, being so scared of something, always panicking about small things. Increased heart rate and blood pressure, because it causes your heart to beat so fast. Paranoia. It's when you feel like when you feel scared of something that is not there. Anxiety, it's also the same as paranoia, but it's also that of feeling sad or feeling too scared of something, feeling unsettled. Yes, anxiety is feeling unsettled. So that is an effect of substance abuse. Those are the things that you get when you are under a drug addiction. And loss of coordination, like I said earlier, is when you are working funny because your coordination are not good. Learners, we have come to the end of our lesson, and I will leave you with a homework, an activity. You are required as a learner of life orientation to create an awareness of dangers of substance abuse in your community. In this homework, you may use any method. You may use a song, a poster, a poem, or an art drawing in any form that will help you to reach as many people as possible. So here's the last question. What is the most important thing that you have learned in this lesson? What is the most important thing that you have learned in this lesson? Thank you so much.